How the fuck do you not know a single black person? You live in America, dude. You live in Florida. How the fuck do you not, even on accident, encounter like a single black person that could be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't post this? That's the only thing you should say. Donald Trump is advocating for the Bracero program, or rather the mass deportation of 1.3 million Mexicans that occurred, Mexican Americans included, where they were dumped into like random places, sprayed with toxic chemicals, put into concentration camps under the Eisenhower administration. Donald Trump is talking about that positively, okay? It's a forgotten part of American history and a long sequence of awful policies that we've pushed for time and time again. What? I have a copy of Kamala Harris's birth certificate. Nowhere on her birth certificate does it say she's black or African. Donald Trump is correct. Kamala Harris is not black and never has been. She's a descendant of slave owners. Kamala Harris is the daughter of Donald J. Harris, who was born in Jamaica, and Shamala Gopalan Harris from India. Kamala Harris's 4 times paternal great-grandfather is a guy named Hamilton Brown. Yeah, dude, they did this with Obama too. Like, dude. Bro, do Republicans not know like one black person? Like just one. That's all I'm asking. Like talk to a singular black person. Just one. Okay? One black American. One singular black American. And you will understand that yes, a lot of black Americans have white people in their lineage. This is oftentimes not a consequence of consensual acts of mutual love and respect. Azan, I may be having a stroke, but I do believe Jamaicans are black. Brown emigrated to Jamaica when it was a British colony, and once he arrived, he became an avid slave owner on the sugar plantations in Jamaica. Hamilton Brown opposed the abolition of slavery in the British Empire and promoted slavery and slave ownership till the day he died. Are these people okay? Just one. Talk to a singular black person. Okay? For example, notice how black people that are first generation, second generation migrants from African nations, from the African continent, are oftentimes darker than black people in America. Let's think about why that might be the case. Think it through. Okay? Why could that be? It's very odd. That's a generalization, man. No, it's not a general. What are you talking about, dude? What the fuck are we talking about? Up until like literally 100 years ago, this process often was not consensual. Okay? Yes, a lot of black people in America have white ancestors as a byproduct of mass rape that occurred during chattel slavery. What do I have to do? Spell this shit out for people? What the fuck? Open a goddamn book, man. What is happening? What the fuck is going on? Bro, I genuinely don't get it. I don't understand how you can't even like walk through the steps. Like read a book, a singular book, and you will understand how this happens when you trace the lineage of many black Americans. And you find, I'm actually black and you're flattening the truth of history to push a point. Colonization has a 600-year history in Africa, and people are light-skinned there for the same reasons. Wait, what? Black Jamaicans are black? That's a generalization, man. Wait, what are you talking about? What? I never said that there aren't like the very same there aren't like the very same process that occurred on the continent of Africa. You made that inference all on your own. You said the black Africans in Africa are darker than blacks here? No. I said, ever wonder why first generation African migrants sometimes tend to be darker than black Americans in the United States of America? This does not mean that there aren't lighter shades of black people, or rather, rape did not occur in Africa. I'm not lying about history. I'm trying to explain to Americans, specifically white people in America, how this very simple concept, a historical reality, exists, and why black people in the Western world have white ancestors at times. Oh my Lord. What a fucking weirdo ass way to laser in on a point that I'm not making, to just like get upset. The point I'm making is that black people, African descendants of slaves, okay? African descendants of slaves, specifically in the Western Hemisphere, okay, can trace their ancestry back to some white people. This is a byproduct not of consensual loving relationships in most circumstances, but instead a byproduct of mass rape that occurred under chattel slavery. When that's the point I'm making, and you're fucking lost in the minutia trying to make it seem like I'm saying something different, you're a fucking dumbass, okay? You're selfish little dumbass. And in your narcissistic tendency, you wanted to turn the conversation and the entire attention in a fucking 38,000 person stream back to you, okay? What an insane fucking argument to make, by the way. Like, this is, again, if you knew a single black person, they could probably educate you on this. They could be like, yeah. Like one black person, that's all it takes. How the fuck do you not know a single black person? You live in America, dude. You live in Florida. How the fuck do you not, even on accident, encounter like a single black person that could be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't post this? Because like bringing up the fact that like Kamala Harris has a slaver in her ancestry is not the own that you think it is. It just makes you look like a fucking how to touch dumbass. Like a unimaginable racist.